The game of the week featured Modern Day taking on Centennial. All eyes were focused on last year's Gatorade Player of the Year, Matt Barkley, as he led his Monarchs onto the field. In the first, Barkley would find himself in some early trouble as he's sacked. To put this into perspective, last season Barkley wasn't even sacked until his 8th game. Later, Centennial marched down the field and scored when Arthur Burns rushed in for a touchdown, putting the Huskies on the board. The Monarchs would answer right back, though, as Ario Winston receives this kickoff from near his own end zone and he sees daylight. He blows by all the remaining Centennial defenders without being touched for an easy score to tie this game at 7 apiece. Time to get sneaky as Modern Day thinks Burns has the ball. Meanwhile, the QB Martinez just sneaks it right in there for 7. You knew that Matt Barkley would have a play up his sleeve as he hands the ball off to Jordan Allen with help from the official, ties the game at 14. Well, it was time for payback because UCLA commit Ricky Marvray takes this kickoff return and just makes Modern Day look foolish. He would go on to take this one all the way to the house for a 96-yard touchdown return. Yeah, get out of the way. Centennial would go up 20-14. However, the scoring wasn't done in the first as Barkley would answer right back with a strike to Ario Winston, who eludes tacklers and just makes it into the end zone from 48 yards out. The score was 21-20 and it seemed like deja vu. These teams combined for a state record of 1,300 total yards last year. The second quarter starts with another touchdown from quarterback Taylor Martinez, who somehow gets it in there to put the Huskies back on top 26-21. The fans were clearly loving it and they got even more to cheer for as Mr. Burns would haunt Modern Day once again with his second TD of the game. Head coach for Modern Day, Bruce Rawlinson, could only look on in disbelief as he watched his defense give up another touchdown, making the game 33-21. Barkley's Monarchs were down, but he encouraged the fans to believe going into the half. After a dominant third quarter from Centennial that saw them go up 40-28, Matt Barkley found himself in a lot of trouble in the fourth as he gets picked off by J.D. Austin, his second interception of the game. Maybe Barkley's future head coach Pete Carroll made him a little nervous, and it would only get worse for the Trojan incumbent. He gets sacked not once, but twice in the same drive by defensive lineman Ben Letcher, who sacked Barkley 3 times total. The 5'10", 215-pound Arthur Burns proved to be too much for Modern Day to handle as he rushed for 234 yards and 4 touchdowns. This was capped by this 42-yard run, which saw him lose his shoe in the process. Taylor Martinez refused to be overshadowed by Matt Barkley as he scrambles and scores his 3rd touchdown of the night, securing the W for the Huskies. The final score, Centennial 47, Modern Day 35.
Yeah, boy! You go home!
It was clear that the Centennial's defensive pressure in the second half was the key to victory against Matt Barkley.
You know, we've got a lot of returning players on that defense, and they're the core of our team. We knew coming in we'd have a strong defense no matter what we could do on offense, and I thought we just played relentless football, and I thought they pursued them all night long and kept coming from the opening kickoff till the end.
It seems like even the great ones can have bad nights. The #1 recruit in the nation and Gatorade Player of the Year, Matt Barkley, had a rough night tonight. He was sacked, intercepted, and on the ground a lot. Let's see how Barkley responds in the future. Jonathan Khamis reporting for OCVarsity.com.